Today we're going to talk about the detachable part of my anatomy, the wheelchair. Hi everybody, this is Adeep and welcome to Roll With Us. So this is an Autobot Motors December 2014 model. It's about 9.5 years old. It is an active wheelchair and it's manual. That means that it's light and collapsible and I'm basically able to travel with it wherever I go. And that is fantastic. Now we're going to cover the different components of this wheelchair. Let's start from the bottom. These two guys are the footrests. And guess what happens here? I rest my foot. The next component I want to talk about are these small wheels. These are called the casters. And as you can see, they are used to change direction in the wheelchair. If I lift it, can you spin that? Yeah. So that's essentially it. It's quite loose and it's used to change direction. The third part of this chair is this big wheel. And basically this is used to sort of drive the wheelchair and give it enough speed while you're moving it along. The fourth part is this rim. This rim is where I hold the wheelchair when I drive it. What we've done is we've customized the rim a little bit. This rim is as close to the wheel as it can be if you look into these grooves. And that basically means that the wheelchair is less wide, making it more compact than if it were fitted at a different position in the rim. So next, as you can see, this wheelchair has no armrests. That makes it an active wheelchair. It is lighter and sportier, making it easy to travel with and easy to drive. Then we have the seat. This is where I plonk my little bottom. This is an air cushion. It's by a company called Rovo. This air cushion is filled with air. Okay, you said it. But basically this has pockets of air. It has 4 pockets of air and it is useful for avoiding pressure sores, which can be quite painful and dangerous for people who've been injured like me and who essentially have to be in the wheelchair all day. Then we have the backrest. The backrest is again not too high, which sort of defines this as an active wheelchair. This height is customizable and I've had it customized to suit the level of my spine cord injury. Then you have these push handles. These are very useful for when I'm tired and Disha needs to push me. The height of these has also been customized for her. Next we'll talk about all the safety components of this wheelchair. So there are essentially 3 main safety mechanisms in this wheelchair. So let's go through those. The first is this band. And what this band does is when we tip the wheelchair, like that, my legs don't fall behind, the band holds them and acts as sort of a safety net. The next is a very important component. It's this brake. It's a manual brake. So if I do that, you can see that it locks. And if I do that, it unlocks. And it's very helpful for holding the wheelchair in position, especially when we are on slopes and surfaces aren't flat. The third and final piece is this anti-tipper, as you can see, so down there. And if you tip the wheelchair tipper, it holds the wheelchair from falling over, right? Which saves the wheelchair user from injury. So this wheelchair is very useful for travel. And what we'll show you now is that there are 2 ways in which you can change the shape of this wheelchair. First one, we'll just collapse it, and the next we will dismantle it. And you can see that it can become quite compact and useful for travel. So we're going to collapse the wheelchair. First we remove the cushion. And then we fold the footrests. And you lift the seat. And finally you lock it. And that's it. This is the collapsed version of the wheelchair. Now we're going to fully dismantle the wheelchair. So let's start with the footrests. Footrest nikalo. Next we remove the anti-tipper. Then we remove the big wheels. And that's it. So that's the tour of my wheelchair. Thank you so much for watching, and please comment in the box if you use this wheelchair, you like this wheelchair, you want to watch similar content or something else, and like and follow for more. Bye.
Then we have the seat. This is where I block my little button or big button, depending on how you look at it. I can't tell, that's not good.